Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I have just completed 40 million points into the featured 6-star arena. And by the time this hits my channel, I'm sure it will just be a couple of hours left, if not even less than that, before the arena is gone. Now, this video is going to discuss something unique, and that is my strategy when it comes to the hero use event, of which we've done this for years and years and years and years. Now, I love that hero use finally this year gave us more points for 7 stars. And if you're watching this and you want to ideally get a good amount of bonus points, combine the 7-hour event with the 22-hour event. In other words, for Mystic Combat, get your best champions, 5 stars, 6 stars, or hopefully, if possible, 7 stars, and use them sometimes on auto fight to get points. We know that 7 stars are worth the most, and in this case, 640 points per fight, an extra 130, which is consistent with the difference between 5 stars and 6 stars, and 4 stars and 5 stars. But what's not consistent with the past is how much more energy you're doing per tile. Contender is the easiest difficulty. It has always had 1 energy per tile, but now it's 2. Now I get Kabam is saying it's not actually more energy to explore the whole thing. It's just less paths, so it's more per. But in terms of fights, it really hurts hero use because it's very easy to suddenly think to yourself, I need to use an energy refill to get back the same number of fights. And this is before those of you who choose personally to use energy refills or energy in general for your battlegrounds fights. I can't tell you how different this is for getting as many points. And who knows? We don't have the data on this yet. But maybe, just maybe, it's going to even out. There are going to be people who now get the top 10% with, say, 1 million instead of 1.5 million. I don't know. I can't predict that. But all I know, as I continue to showcase here, is that we have a fundamental difference with the way that event quests are being run. And we have seen that evolve over time in the past year. First, we had the master and beginner and so many other difficulties changed and retitled. And most importantly, these easiest fights used to be with defenders that are about 1,000 less PI. We're talking about 2 stars that were rated in the 400s, not 1400s. Yes, I thought auto fight was intended to make this easier. And obviously you can still auto fight a lot of it. But it's just more costly, at least it feels like it's more costly with energy. And if you get less fights in for the same amount of energy, you're going to be in a position where you just don't score as many points. And quite a few of you have told me that you don't care about the arenas at all, and so you're not going to get points that way. And that, of course, is how I get most of my points when I try to fill in for hero use. So this new event quest energy patch, like maybe it'll be popular. I've talked to several people behind the scenes who have complained about it, and it is sucky to see 4 energy per, even though I get, because there are going to be people who comment, Prof, you're overreacting. It's the same amount of energy we used before. Yes, I get that. But specifically for hero use, it's less bang for your buck, so to speak. It's less fights for a full energy refill. And maybe that was Kabam's goal, or maybe they didn't even think about it, and this is just an unintended consequence of a change in policy. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to be very curious to see what hero use score places in that top 10%, because at least to me, and I think several others out there, it's still nice to get the 2 tier 4 class catalyst selectors. It's still nice to get the 6-star generic 6 stone and the other reward goodies that you get for placing in that top 10%. And I do think that Kabam is trying to always balance free rewards with spending energy or time or effort or whatever to get to your overall goal. And this is a for-profit company. It should be a for-profit company. And that's just something that we've got to continue to monitor. So hero use, as you just saw, I went on auto fight. I did all those mystic combat fights. I appreciate that this is still doable, but I was expecting to do twice as many fights. And my hero use points are 573 right now, which I'm sure would not be a top 10%. I've still got 17 hours and change to get it up, but at the same time, it's just different. It's a different strategy, and it's going to result in a lot of people having lower points. So that is my rant. Thanks for watching.